Hello everybody and welcome back to Space Engineers. Are you like me and find that you've been playing this game for quite a long time and just the visual bits and pieces, the hood and all that are just a little bit bland? Like you've done it for a while and you just want a bit of a change up. So you've gone to look for some mods, but you just don't really know what to get because there's so many. There's so many mods which change everything about the game. Well, I've got 10 mods to show you today which won't change the game in the sense of adding new blocks. What these mods will do is, well, they're all visual mods, so they will make the game feel a bit different and just freshen up everything up and just make it a little bit cooler. I'm just gonna drive my gosh around because I've never actually shown this in a video. I built this a long time ago. And yeah. So we're going to start off with the first mod. Now the first mod is a hood compass. And you may be wondering, whereabouts is that hood compass? And yeah, I'm wondering that as well. So yeah, where is it? Where could it be? Ah, there it is. Yeah, look at that, at the top of my screen. That makes everything look a little bit cooler, doesn't it? Allows me to, if I play with a couple of mates, oh yeah, I'm looking in that direction, or it adds a small little bit. Now I'm going to show up on the screen now where this mod, what this mod's called. It's literally just hood compass. And of course I'll leave a link in the description below where you can download this mod. Don't know if it works for console players, but it definitely works for PC players, so yeah. Alright, so what about the second mod? Well, the second mod should change my hood even more. So you may notice at the bottom, you know, it just has all my basic hood, my speed, my health. A little bit dull, isn't it? Maybe we can fancy that up a little bit, do you think? I think we can fancy it up a little bit. Would you look at that? Look how much difference that makes to your screen. Just freshens the whole thing up and makes it look so much nicer. Now this mod is called the Hood Modern and Fancy, in brackets colour. As you can see, it has all like nice different parts, different coloured. I really like this hood. I'm going to be using this quite a lot. Yeah, I think you'll like this. So that's the yeah, hood compass and the fancy modern fancy hood. These two really make a difference. Now what is our third mod going to be? So the third mod, have you ever looked at just a general world and think, this is cool, like a cool like environment, but maybe it could be cooler. Maybe we can make it better looking. Do you think? I think we could definitely make this environment better looking. Well, you may not notice anything right now, but you will certainly notice it when, you know, the environment gets a little bit dark. What about when nighttime sets in? Or blue? Ooh. Maybe a little bit further. There you go. Look how dark it gets. Now this mod is called the Realistic Skybox. So this makes nighttime feel a lot more like nighttime. Everywhere gets properly dark, and I don't know why I love it so much, but it just feels so much more ominous. Especially, let's see if we can get to the start of a sunrise. I believe the sunrise is over in this sort of side. Yeah, you can sort of see it really changes the colours and makes it feel like dawn is really just approaching. I don't know, really love this mod. Again, link in the description where you can get these. Of course you don't have to use any of these, it's just these are my personal favourites, ones that I really like using. Alright, so the fourth mod I'm going to show you today is quite a simple one. It's to do, well, we've got two to do with cameras. So, you know, your typical camera. So this doesn't add a new block or anything, it's just uses base game camera. Doesn't change the look of it, doesn't really do anything. The thing it does is if you go into your camera, there we go, and view, look at that, there you go. A complete overhaul on the actual camera. It makes, basically it's just like a cover. Before, all your camera was, you know, like dark in the corners and a bit rough. So yeah, it cleans up all the camera and makes it look better. Now this mod is called the Whips Camera Overlay, which makes sense. And then it'll be the fifth mod I will show you is also to do with the camera, and yeah, this is camera panning. So it allows you to, whilst you're in a camera, hold Alt and yeah, look around. Makes it very useful because otherwise you're just stuck with this perspective where it's nice to be able to see what's around you. And yeah, really like those two mods. They really do help with all sorts. If you got a base of security cameras or whatever, yeah, you might find that mod quite useful. Now the sixth mod is quite a simple one as well. Now you may find that tools are quite loud in this game. So really simple mod. This one is literally just called Sneaky Sounds Quieter Tools. And it makes all your tools just that much quieter. You know, it's not so loud to grind down and weld up blocks. Definitely good for people recording videos and trying to speak whilst they're, you know, doing stuff. But it's also just sort of nice for when you're playing. You don't want to be deafened by the tools, really. Especially when there's quiet times in this game. You want to savour them. The next mod is another simple one. So you may find when you're painting something, let's say I want to add a little bit of red carbon, right? You know, I want to make this back underwheel arch red, yeah? You may find, oh, I can't paint these blocks because they're sort of like, if I can try, but like it's gonna paint. No, that's not what I want. So you go into your block or your character tools and you pull out the paint gun. Now what does it allow you to do? Oh, look at that! I can paint my actual block. Wow! Look at that! Makes it so easy, so useful. And yeah, this is none other than the paint tool mod. Very useful for, of course, painting your vehicles. Really makes it easy to do. So you can see, you can use your scroll wheel to change your colour, and then you can hold shift to change your material type or your skin, depending on what you've got. And yeah, makes it really easy. Of course, on the side of your screen there, you can see all the other quick, oh, I guess not keybinds, but what's it to them? Basically, just shows you all the different things you can do with a paint tool. And yeah, makes it really easy, like I say, for painting different things, different colours. Or you can paint everything. If you're not in creative, you can also, like, it takes a little bit of time. It uses a paint. Let's see if I can. Not that. Oh dear. Here we go. Let's see if I can find the paint ammo, because of course it requires a sort of ammo. There we go. There we go. So it takes these paint chemicals, which you can just build in your local assembler, and all they require is gravel. So it gives a nice use for that gravel that you don't really know what to do with. So yeah, that's that mod. The next mod, which happens to be another one of my personal favorites, is build vision. Yes, build vision is very, very useful. It allows you to hover over like blocks. Why am I drifting? Stop auto dampening to something. There we go. The build vision allows you to like, so you hold, I'll start the beating, right? You hold control, it pops up whilst you're hovering over a block and it pops up a menu. You can scroll up if you're using like a controller, or you can scroll down and you get this menu. You can use your scroll wheel to select all different things. Let's say I wanted to change the name of this large cargo container. So I will click on it, and then I'll press enter to open the chat, and yeah, I can delete what I could, let's just say I want to call this container, I just want to call it container, right? So you type, let's say container 69, there we go, and then I press enter, renames all the thing, and I can click off it. I can use my right click to so I'll use scroll wheel, and then I can right click to deselect it. Very useful for changing the names of things or finding the name of something. Let's say you want to make sure your wheels can turn, like you want to make sure these wheels are steering where these wheels are not steering. Yeah, very, very useful for doing something like that. So yeah, that's yeah, I really like that mod. Makes life very, very fast rather than, you know, going in your seat and trying to find random, just basically randomly selecting your wheels until they work. Another personal favourite mod of mine is the new one, binoculars. They basically just allow you to see long distances as if you were using a camera, but handheld. Very good for scouting, very good for looking at different things close up. But really, really cool. I love them. Again, that's going to be, all of these are going to be in the description down below where you can review them. And then the final mod. Now this final mod, like I say, it's designed to make your game a little bit more difficult. And I'll show you why now. Alright, so we're going to be showing off the Modular Encounter system mod. Now this mod on its own doesn't really do anything. It's sort of just a key to allow you to add other mods and do whatever you want. Now I can't remember all of the different ones that work off the top of my head, so I'm going to put a list on your screen now, show all the different types. Each one of these ones basically can do different things, so they can spawn ground bases, they can spawn little flying ships like what you can see in front of me. You can do all sorts, and it can make your gameplay a little bit more challenging, because then like things spawn in that you can go and try and attack. It's just fun. I'm probably going to die here, but get him! Yeah. Especially these floating drill platforms and stuff, they actually have a lot of valuable resources, so taking these sort of things is actually worth it, and it's not as easy as like the vanilla bases that you may have had to play with. Here we go. The ground base down here. Let's go and I'm going to investigate this ground base. So some of these bases prevent you from being able to do certain stuff like fly, and makes it a fun challenge. Basically means you can't just fly up and use like your stuff, like your jetpack, and just destroy stuff from a long range. But you can see they have tools. They have all sorts of stuff in them. If I go into F8, I can show without, you know, getting killed. each one of these bases are equipped with just different things, like no entry. You don't no entry. So one of the main things you want to make sure that you destroy on these things is their remote control. The remote control is the thing that controls them. So make sure you get that destroyed. But each one of these things will have cargo in them. So if I just spawn in here, it's got ice in it, got a load of ammo. Is this not what? Inventory. All of it. What has this got? A lot of turrets and just a bit of ice. Okay. So there's not actually much on this particular one. Can I get a gun? Let's go with this one. I don't think... oh yeah, I can't actually be hit anyway. Okay, that's fine. Forgot I actually had all that stuff on. Ah well. But yeah, you can see with the mad turret, so you'd get absolute... You know what? Okay. Overall, you're just gonna have to mess about with all the different things. Definitely can make your game a lot more challenging, especially having all these drones and stuff fly over. These antennas can send drones out to chase you. It can make your life a living hell, or it can just be, you know, a good challenge. You know, you got to make sure you got guns on your base, and you got to make sure your guns are topped up and all that stuff. So yeah. Especially if you're on your own and you haven't got any... You don't want to play on a server where you have the threat of being attacked. Yeah, that's they're my favourite, or my top 10 favourite mods. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving me a like and subscribing to the channel if you're new, as it will help me out. And you know, I'm a small growing channel, and yeah, your help really will help me out. Your support will help me out a lot. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!